What's that? What is it? Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Winter's Camp. Hey, we're on a road trip to Fife Lake, Michigan, and gonna try to camp out for a night, try to get away from some of this heat. And check this out. Got rid of the Colorado and picked up a FJ Cruiser. It's a pretty cool little rig, man. Really digging it right now. Gonna try do some off-roading with it, you know, something light. Gonna get some suspension parts, you know, before I do anything crazy. But for right now, we're gonna just go down some old sand roads here in a little while, maybe some old logging roads. Find a place to camp out. Well, the FJ got broken in right. We found our little spot for the night. We are near Hopkins Creek, but we're in a dispersed area. We're quite a bit away from the actual campground, so that makes this legal. And that's what I like about Michigan, is you're able to come out here and do this kind of stuff. So we're just gonna chill out. I think it's almost 10 o'clock right now in the morning. So we're just gonna kind of chill out, maybe get some of the gear unpacked and enjoy the cooler weather. It's been pretty hot down in Indiana, so this is our little escape from the heat. Still kind of early. Maybe, I mean early for us anyway. We're still drinking coffee, so got up at 3 in the morning and hit the road. So Missy made this pretty awesome little hanger for the coffee pot here. Missy's been watching all kinds of stuff on YouTube, so naturally she knows how to do this kind of stuff. So it's good to get outdoors and do this kind of stuff. It's what Winter's Camp is all about.
Well, you knew that was going to happen.
We're all having a good time out here. The humidity is probably in the low 50s. I mean, it's really dry. It's about 80 degrees right now. Terrific breeze, keeping all the gnats and flies away. I'm really glad that we took the time out of our day to drive 5 hours to get here, because right now down in Indiana, you know, in Grant County where we're from, it's gonna be hot and humid today. So sometimes you need to escape that hot weather to get outside and actually enjoy the weather. So we are enjoying it, that is for sure. I don't know what it is, but it seems like every dog I've ever had in my life feels the need to just roll around in the dirt like a freaking pig.
Go look at Daddy.
Must be a dog thing.
You are filthy little creature. You're sleeping with the bear.
Alright guys, so you know, as you saw in the videos, I got an FJ Cruiser. This thing is pretty sick. So when I bought it a couple weeks ago, I told the dealership that I wanted the original tires that it came stock with, which happened to be the BFG Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tire. And you know, they look cool and all, but they didn't quite fill the wheel well, like I thought that maybe the wheel well should have, you know, acquired from a big truck like this, you know. But I got some KM2 mud terrains from BF Goodrich. It's a 33-inch tire, a real 33-inch tire, but they're skinny, which I don't mind, because if you watch Baja racing, you know, and you watch the Baja 1000, all those trucks that are jumping through the dunes and stuff, they have skinny tires too, and there's reasons for that. And I think the skinny tires, you know, cut through the terrain better and give you better traction. So here it is in all of its entirety. Also, I got rid of the TRD 16-inch wheels that were on there, and I ended up getting the 17-inch SEMA wheels. They call them SEMAs, or they call them the, I think there's 17-inch TRD racing wheels or whatever. But I ended up getting those, and pairing those with the 33-inch tire looks really good. And I ended up putting a CB mount kit on the back here. This was the bandy mount. It looks stock. I really like the way that looks. I installed the CB yesterday. Kind of left it on the way here. Heard a little bit of chatter. I got a couple radio checks let me know that it does indeed work. Maybe I still need to fine tune it a little bit, but if you can see here, I got it kind of mounted on the stock little glove compartment on the dash in front of the driver's steering wheel here. I don't know if you can see it with the windshield being in the way, if there's a glare. It's actually a pretty good location because I could change the channels while still keeping my eyes on the road. Here it is mounted. I got it directly hooked up to 12 volts, not the ignition, but it can usually pull in some NOAA weather.
Airport, winds were from the north. The speed was 10 knots with gusts to 14 knots.
Well, like I said, I gotta maybe fine tune it a little bit, but I think it's okay for what I might use it for, you know. Definitely good to have channel 9 in case of emergency. But man, this thing, even with the aggressive tread, we were doing 75 on the way here, and you know, you got that hum, you know, from the deep tread, but it's not an annoying rumble like you would have on some of these other tires. And it's really good handling, you know, as far as You know, the speedometer wasn't that far off either. I think I might be a mile per hour slower on actual, you know, on the dash. But that's all right. That doesn't bother me. The roof rack did a good job. I threw a couple bags up there. I think I had just the 6-person tent and my waterproof bag up there. I had all my camping gear in the waterproof bag, you know, the fire starting kit, our sleeping bags, our sleep pads, and all that jazz. And I just ratcheted it down, you know, and I gave it a couple once overs once I was at a gas station. I double check all that stuff, of course. But I tell you what, man, this FJ Cruiser compared to a Jeep is actually a little bit bigger. You know, it's probably 3/4 the size of a, you know, the H2 Hummer. And I have a little picture of this parked next to a Hummer H2. So I mean, it doesn't overpower it by any means. This thing's actually pretty big. You know, I got it for the reputation, pretty much is what I got it for, because Toyota has a reputation of lasting. And you know, I've had my fair share of GM products over the years, and I thought it was just time to switch it up. You know, people can say, oh, you just got a Jap crap vehicle. No, it's not. There's Toyota plants all over the United States, but this happened to be imported from Japan. And I've owned quite a bit of Japanese stuff over the years, Canon cameras especially, and I wouldn't call anything from Japan junk. I think people get confused with the Asian market in those regards. You know, things made in China are usually crap, but you know what? When you start getting things from Japan, those people actually take pride in their products, and there's no child labor involved and all that. So stay tuned for more Winter's Camp videos with the FJ Cruiser, because you know what? It's a sweet ride. I already got a 3-inch suspension lift that I'm getting ready to install, and I'll give it a little bit more play room when it comes to the suspension articulation and off-roading and all that stuff. So you're gonna see it quite a bit coming up in more of my videos, and I'm proud owner of a Toyota product right here. So we found this down tree out here nestled about 50 yards away from where we're going to camp, and looks like a decent amount of firewood for tonight, so it'd be easy enough for us to harvest it and take it back. So that's what's on our agenda for right now, is just to get all this scrap firewood and harvest it for later so we can enjoy this campfire tonight.
Always peeing.
Bubba, give me that stick.
Here.
Come here. We just got done setting up this old tent I have. It's an old Coleman, and I've had it probably for about 10 years now, and it's been a workhorse. It's been a good family camping tent. It's 12 by 10. It's the Oasis model. I'm gonna leave the fly off of it for tonight because there's 0% chance of precipitation, and we want to get all we can out of this fresh air, so we're gonna just leave the rain fly off. sleep under the stars. It's gonna be a good night, people. It's gonna be good. Can't wait. I brought my whoopee blanket with me. And it's only supposed to get down to about 60 tonight, so that should be plenty. And if I get cold, I guess I'll just... What is it? Stranger danger. Oh my gosh, my dogs didn't recognize me there for a minute. But anyway, I got a whoopee blanket for later, and it should be plenty. I don't like bringing hefty sleeping bags during the summer. It just isn't. It's just over efficient. It's overkill, you know. So, like I said, if I get cold, I guess I'll just deal with it, right?
This is how we pick up sticks.
Come here. Obi. Obi. He's a good boy. Look, he's a good boy. Yeah. Oh man, such an awesome day. Nothing got accomplished, which is the reason why I come out here, is to do absolutely nothing. Love it. It's beautiful.
Why you gotta get so close?
Admiring this awesome golden sunset we have going on right now. Took some pretty cool pictures with the DSLR. And I think we're just gonna chill by the fire for a while, and as soon as that sun hits the horizon, I think we're just gonna go to bed. We've been up since 3 this morning, so we're pretty tired. I know the dogs are pretty tired too. Let's look at this. Was a puppy happy? We're gonna have 2 tired puppy dogs too. So
I bet if you took them down to that river, they would still jump in there.
well, we're not going down to the creek because they don't need to be playing and getting wet right now. But we're just gonna get out of here right now and catch you guys in the morning. We are on our way to the Dublin General Store. Should be there in a few minutes. Last night, man, we got cold. Got down to about 48. And the Woobie blanket, I would say no to that kind of temperature. Probably more suited for the 60s and 70s. Definitely not in the 40s. Anyway, we still had a good time. I can't wait to check out the Dublin General Store. It's been a long time since I've been here. And I can't wait to show my wife and daughter all the different varieties of beef jerky and all the cool souvenirs they have here. Well guys, that was Fife Lake, Michigan. We were near Hopkins Creek campground. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Winter's Camp, and stick around for more episodes of Winter's Camp from me, Nick, and hopefully we'll get some more of the FJ Cruiser and do some more off-roading in the near future. So if you guys want to go off-roading, you got to look up some of the forest roads in Michigan. They're usually starting in the middle there in the state forest areas is where you can find most of those off-roading areas. So in the meantime guys, just get outside and do something.